Hello and welcome to the 12th video. Yeah, that's 2 times 6 and of the JavaFx application. And we are going to work with the orientation of the GridPane today and start preparing for sorting out the dates. Because if we just look at the calendar here, this calendar, the date starts on the 27th of June. And it finishes on the 7th of July. August. So we got to find this date and that date, and then create the dates in between. So this will be over 2 videos. But let me first start with the beginning, which is orientation of the grid pane, and it'll become quite clear as to why I'm going to do this. So for that, I'm just going to create a temporary integer, and I'll call it number just because we can, and I'm going to set that to 0. And then down here we will just pass the number into our label, and in order to do that we need to call the integer class dot to string, and we need to pass the number through there so it can be visible. So now our grid is just going to be a series of zeros, and to make it more obvious, we're going to say number plus plus, basically incrementing our number by 1 every time we go through the loop. So that's the same as writing plus equals 1. I'm just using that because I use it a lot in the for loops. So now if we start the calendar, you will see that let's just start it up, that the numbers are run vertically like this. So from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 would of course 4 is down here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so forth. And if you look at the calendar runs vertically, and that's what I meant by the orientation of the grid pane. So it's quite an easy thing to sort out. All we need to do is we need to take the inside for loop of the nested for loop. We need to cut it, so I'm just going to select it and Control X, and that's cut out. And then we will paste it above the other one. Oops, sorry, that's the wrong button. That was Control F. I want Control V. And then we will tab this one out, and we will delete the line which we've taken the other one out. Now if we run our for loop, we will see that our numbers now run horizontally. So that is correct. Okay, so now to start to sort out for the dates, we need to find a number of things. But before we do that, I will just show you the plan, which is as follows. We need to work out, that's going to be an algorithm, the first day of the month. We're going to work out which day is going to be the first day of the month. Oops, not question marks, just like that. We've got to work out the last day of the month, and then we need to work out, sorry, it's not actually, let me just get my spelling right, last day of the calendar, because it's not the month, because it could be as you can see, it could be the 27th of July, whichever number you want to have, or the 7th of August, whichever we will do. But we also need to work out how many days in our calendar. Okay, so how many days we want to have in our calendar. I'll take this extra line out. So in order to work those things out, we're going to need 2 integers. The first integer is the day of the month, and that's very easy. It's today, and you remember we've created this local date variable called today now, so it's basically getting the day from the computer where we are now. So, and we need to get the day of the month, so it's today dot get day of the month. It's as simple as that. Good. And then the next integer we're going to need is going to be the length of the month, so that's month length, and that equals, we have to call the local date, can't do this, local date class, and we have to get date now, local date now. Just yeah, select local date now. Make sure we got that one, and then we need to get dot length of month. There we go. So now we've got that the length of the month as an integer. Now we are also going to need a couple of local dates variables. So local date, and it will become clear as I name them, I guess. The first is the first date of the month. So that's it. So that should be the first date of month, and that is as simple as today dot minus days, and it is day of month. Oh, I always go out the bracket there, minus 1, because of the way programming works. And then the next local date that we need to create, the next local date variable that we need to create is going to be last day of the month. Last day. I'll correct the other one as well, of month. So let's just make this a bit easier here. Last day of month and first day of month, just to get our naming conventions correct here. So and that equals first day of month, and the first day of month dot plus days, and it's going to be day of month let me just double check, month length, pardon me, month length, and that's gonna be minus 1. Okay, so in order to see all the things we've created now, we're going to go and put them in the console. So I'm just gonna, well, I'll type the first line out here. So it's console.setText, which is the console we've created, and inside this brackets we'll put the string, and then we will put the first integer. So there we go. So we're going to have the day of month, and I'm going to put that in there as well, and then I'm going to copy and paste this. So now we've got our day of month, and then the next is the month length. So just copy that, paste it, and select that, because we want to do the next one, which is going to be first day of the month. Control C, Control V, double click Control V, and then we're going to do the last one. Oh, let's get the semicolon in there as well, and then that's going to be the last day of the month. So copy that, paste it, and paste it. Oop. Double click, paste, last day of the month. So we've got the day of the month, and let's do a little bit of a space in there so we can see, otherwise it's just going to be all just one line of text. So we've got the day of the month length, the first day of the month, and the last day of the month. So let's go and have a look and see what we have created here. And if we start that, you will see that we've got the first date of the month. Okay, so that is the first date of the month. But if we start up here, we've got the length of the month, which is the 19th. We've got the month length, which is 31 days. So it is the 19th today. There's 31 days in the calendar. The first day of the month is the 1st of the 7th, 22, which is that Friday there. And the last day of the month is the 31st, which is that Sunday over there. So that is that for this video. And the next video I will be looking at the algorithms for the 3 questions or the 3 workouts that we have to do. Workouts, yeah, how ironic is that? But I hope you enjoyed this video, and please do like, subscribe, and enjoy the show, and happy coding.